Hello and welcome to the second Guerrilla Gardening Seeds of Revolution development video. I'm Miguel Sternberg and I'm going to be doing this alone this time because Andrew's busy trying to code more features into the game as fast as he can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just demonstrate what we've done in the last month and some of the basic gameplay. So just made this small level here that will be useful in demonstrating some of the basic gameplay. So I'll get it running and start running her around. Now I think we may have mentioned this before, but when you move her quickly, she brightens up, and that's just to show us that she's running because we don't have a running animation finished yet. So I'm just going to walk her down here carefully. And we've got a policeman patrolling this area, so we have to be careful not to be too loud and not to be seen. Otherwise he'll chase us down. So I can control her speed by how far or close the mouse cursor is to her, but I can also make her dash to a location by just clicking there, and she'll run as fast as she can. Now I've made this small plot of earth to demonstrate some of the planting techniques. So I've selected the basic red flower, which was our first test plant, and I just right click and point in a direction and she'll throw a few seeds and then some flowers will sprout. Now that method, you can move her around while she does it. It's very quiet so that you can use it when you need to plant something stealthily, but it's not particularly fast. So if you want to fill a large area quickly with plants, we have a second technique, which if you right click on her, she'll float up into the air and she'll use her special powers to plant in a large area. So she's going to plant this whole section here. So I let go and up they come. So that's the first plant I'm going to demo. The second one are water lilies. So we have a canal here that she needs to get past. What we can do is throw some water lilies, and they work just the same as the red flowers did. And I'll just plant over that area. I'll use her mega plant technique there to fill in the rest. And now she can walk across the canal. Okay, we have two other sort of strategic plants done. One of which is slow grass, which when it's planted makes an area that slows her and anyone else who walks over it down. And we're going to use that to make a little trap for this cop here. I've made sort of a little mini puzzle here. The goal here is to plant some ornamental flowers, which aren't useful strategically, but are very useful to score points and cheer up the population. So my goal is to get there, but to do that, I'm going to need to get that cop out of the way for a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start planting a big patch of slow grass all over this area. And I have to be careful. If I use the mega planting technique, he can hear me because I'm close enough. So I have to do it the slow and steady way to avoid getting his attention. So over here, I'm planting some speed grass, which I will use to very quickly get to the other side. So I've done that. And before I do that, I'll just demonstrate how planting ornamentals work, because unlike the regular plants, they take a little bit more time and precision to plant. So I'm going to plant one in this corner here, and I click on her, and you can see there was a little meter showed up and filled up before the plant would actually appear. And if I have to stop for some reason, I have to start back at the beginning to dig the hole and plant the ornamental again. So let's see if we can get his attention and pull this off. So I'm gonna use the mega plant to get his attention. He heard it, so he's going over there. I'm making my way over to that spot that I want to plant in. And let's see if we can get all 4 spots planted. There we go. He's looking around, trying to figure out what made the noise. But he doesn't see me. And he takes a little bit too long right now. We're going to speed that up. But let's just do it artificially by making a loud noise so he runs back over. But because of the slow grass, it takes him a little while, giving me enough time to get behind this wall and escape. So now I'm just going to use a few more water lilies and make my way to this little garden I made as the final goal for the level. And we'll just fill that full of a bunch of little red flowers just for the hell of it. And there you go. So that's where things are this month. We'll have a bunch more to show next month, probably some more AI, a few more plants. If there's any feedback you have, we'd love to hear back from people. So just leave a comment and see you next month.